everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we will be looking at Gitleaks. So what is Gitleaks? Gitleaks is an open source SAST tool that we can use to scan for hard-coded sensitive information like API secrets, API keys, password, those sensitive information that you don't want anybody to see. So you can make mistake maybe during troubleshooting or during debugging. You can hard code it to tests, right? After which you might forget to remove it before pushing it to GitHub or GitLab. So in that case, Gitleaks will help scan your code to make sure that there are no sensitive information you are pushing to your Git repository. So today we will be looking at how to implement this in our code, in our project. So the first thing we will do is to install Gitleaks in our system, right? So to do that, I'll go here and type Gitleaks. So I'll click here. So this is the official repository. So I'll come down, you can see get started. So if you are using Mac, you can install it with brew. If you are using Docker, you can use this. If you are using so these are other installation if you are using Ubuntu and others, right? You can also integrate it into your GitHub action. You can also use it on pre-commit, which we will be doing in this episode, right? So I'll clone this repo. So since I've cloned it, I will cd into the repo. Now I am inside the repo, right? So the next thing is to scan this repo for any sensitive information, right? So we want to see if we have sensitive information. Now let's do ls first. So you can see I have different files in this repository, right? I have different files in this repository. So let's scan these files to see if any of these files contain, right, sensitive information like passwords, SSH key, and all of that. To do that, what I'll do is to let me paste this code. So you can see Gitleaks detects source. So this full stop here means the current folder. So you can see that I am inside the folder already. So this dot here means the current folder. So I'm trying to scan the current folder for any sensitive information. So let me press enter. So you can see that I have 26 leaks found, right? So this repository has 21 commits, and the leaks that Gitleaks found is 26, but you can see we don't have much information on this now. So to get more information on this now, I'll add --Repos. So this will display more information about the leak. So you can see that there are a lot of keys on this folder, right? So you can see the first one is an API key, second one is a secret key. So this is the link to the folder that contains these sensitive information, right? So now once you detect it, you go and remove it before you can push it to your GitHub or GitLab, right? So and that is that. But sometimes you may forget, right, to run the scans before you push to your repository. We have a way to solve that problem, and the way to solve that problem is to embed Gitleaks, right, inside pre-commit, so that whenever you run git commit, it will scan your files automatically before you push to repository, so that even if you forget to do it manually, Git will do it automatically for you before pushing to your repository. So now, in order to do that, so let me clear my screen. I will see into the hooks folder. The hooks folder is inside the .git folder. So now in this hooks folder, let me do ls, so you can see different files inside the hooks folder. So I'll create a file named pre-commit, right? So this pre-commit is where I will write the Docker commands that will scan my folder each time I do git commit. So let's do that. So the first thing you need to do, let me exit this first. So the first thing you need to do is to know the location of your file, right? To know the location of your file. So the location of my folder is here, right? So let me copy this. So let me paste it here. Let me save this first. Paste this command. So this command is to export the path, because we will be making use of the path of this path of your folder. So it's to export your folder to keep it in the memory, so that Gitleaks will use it to scan your files, right? So that's it. So this is the second command. So the second command is to do Docker run, right? To do Docker run, we will use this image, right? So this image is from the Gitleaks official GitHub page. So so Docker run, you can see the path to the folder that should be scanned, then the image that we will use latest, then dictate, and this is the source of the folder we will scan with verbose. So verbose is to give you information, as we did earlier. So let's save this. Now, so let's so let me make a change in one of these files. So let me the vi config. So this. So I've made a change. Now let's do git add, do git commit. Okay, you can see that it's saying that pre-commit is ignored because it's not executable. So now let's make it executable. Now let's edit another file. So let's save it, let's add it, and let's commit. Oh, my Docker is not running. So this means that you need to install Docker, and your Docker should be running. If you are using a Docker desktop, so you make sure your Docker is running before you start executing this commands, right? So you need to make sure that your system has Docker and your Docker is running. So because you know that in our pre-commit we use Docker to pull Gitleaks image, so that means Docker is a prerequisite, right? So let's try that again. So let's commit. So you can see that my system does not have that image, so it's unable to find it locally, and it pulled it from Docker registry, and you can see that it scanned my folder, right? It scanned my folder and everything is here. So you can see this one is a secret key base and other information. You can see that this one is AWS secret access key and so many other sensitive information as well. So you go on to remove them before you can push to your Git repository. All for now. Thank you all for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you are a developer, if you are a cloud engineer, if you are a DevOps engineer, if you are a solutions architect, kindly subscribe to my channel, because more videos on cloud and security will be posted in this channel, and I don't want you to miss out. So don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you for watching. Bye.